Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So it looks like it's that time again, another Bearable Guy video for those of you guys who are not interested in solving riddles created by cartoon bears. It's time to turn off the video. But for those of you guys who love the cartoon bear and want to learn more, well, keep watching. It's interesting timing. Of course, the market, as we know, has gone down. Altcoins have lost a lot of ground, XRP included. Right now, we're basing at about 27.5 cents. But Bearable Guy just came out with this yesterday, and there's a lot to decode here. So some surface level stuff, obviously. The king is looking angry. His crown is broken, and he is trying to dangle this wrench down in here. Now, Bearable Guy doesn't seem to be paying attention. It looks like he's chiseling out something here made of stone. Does the beret represent Europe or France specifically? And, chiseling, sculpting. What does this all mean? We can see Brad Garlinghouse now has the golden armor. So XRP, the gold standard. Are we still moving forward? Yes or no? Of course, we heard that bombshell news about the SEC, and, a lot of it is affecting the entire crypto market, not just XRP at the moment. It is FUD, guys. We are going to get through this. And we've got the regulations back here on the shelf, and we've got the regulations, we've got the clear cases, seems to be disorganized. We've got all kinds of symbols. We've got a snake, some suggesting that this is depicting China. I believe it was Jon Snow here on Twitter said that the snake equals a reptile, which equals a dragon, and the dragon equals China. So guys, this image rife with imagery. Of course, we've got the beams in the ceiling as well, and these three colors represent three different currencies. This was the original Bearable Guy castle riddle, and you guys can see here the green, purple, and yellow represent BTC, XRP, and USD respectively. And now we've got what looks to be blue, green, and yellow, so it doesn't even look like it's purple anymore. Maybe it's changing colors because it is going to be changing the face of financial transactions in the future. Now, I did just notice this. The green, the purple, and the gold represent BTC, XRP, and USD respectively. Bearable Guy is wearing a blue hat, yet in this new riddle, the blue pillar is up here with the gold and green, and Bearable Guy's beret is purple. So is there some kind of symbolism there suggesting that there was a switch? Definitely a possibility. Is everything on course? Is everything up in the air? So we've got a few other people here looking into some things. Perseverance is power. Of course, Bearable Guy has 2 Twitter accounts and 1 rippled Reddit account, and they were all labeled differently with these numeric codes. So we've got perseverance, and this is what has been decoded. These numbers represent perseverance. This is from the Bearableguy123 original Twitter account. We've got the backwards Bearable Guy Twitter account. Perseverance is these 2 numbers here, and then the rippled Reddit power represented by these numbers over here. So Enigma on Twitter is on top of that. What else do we have? Of course, we talked about the broken crown, dangling the wrench. So the king, obviously very angry. Andrew Zell down here says, well, the image shows Brad inside the castle. They are bringing him the new scepter. He's dressed in gold. King is outside. Broken scepter, broken crown. It pretty much says victory. Interesting timing for right after the lawsuit. So let's go back to this. Of course, bringing him the new scepter. The king or the old guard, the powers that be, obviously up here looking quite angry. And there's Brad there stepping on the snake. If a suggestion, plan, rule is carved in stone, it cannot be changed. So could this mean the beginning of a new era? Bearable Guy obviously carving the new rules, so to speak, in stone. And he's carving it with this hammer, and it's got this symbol on it here. Now I saw this, guys, from Sandy Ver giving some more insight to this Bearable Guy riddle. So it's the Triskelion on the hammer is a Celtic symbol. The Celts lived in Western Europe. The bear has a purple French artist hat. Purple corresponds with the central XRP tower in the castle, so maybe there's where we've got the purple link. The hat has 3 sparks on it. Looks like they are building a new system in the EU. Yeah, I definitely think that there is a European connection here. Possibly, the people at Ripple, by using XRP, are going to go full force in Europe, maybe before they dominate the United States, and maybe the United States will take some time. Obviously, we know the lawsuit is happening, but could that mean what this means? Spark, of course, we've got 3 sparks on top of the hat over here. And that Celtic symbol, that Triskelion, very interesting because I did a video a while ago. I'll see if I can link it. I'll try to link it up here in the top right-hand corner. And in that video, I brought up this Simpsons episode where Bart Simpson's actually wearing this Triskelion, looks like a Triskelion symbol, and you know, it's shown throughout the episode. And we noticed also that Christine Lagarde in a photo was wearing a brooch that had a similar logo, and the similarities to the Ripple logo is also quite interesting to note as well. Again, guys, I'll see if I can find that video and I'll link it up there in the top right-hand corner. So what else is going on here? Michelle XRP Vet says there's a church mouse or a house mouse. Some people are saying maybe it's a rat in the house. Somebody ratted somebody out, and this is why we're going through this tumultuous time. Carving it in stone, a done deal, again from Michelle XRP Vet here on Twitter. Can't make out the letters. So there's also those letters on that on these books. We can't see what it is. It looks like just a bunch of white dots. Maybe it's some kind of code within a code. I don't know. Let's keep going here though. You know, a lot of people got their opinions about this. Oh yeah, the Deutsche Bank symbol. So from Bearableguy123 here on Twitter, showing us the 3 cards, the gold, the black, and the gray. And on the back of this card, that symbol does bear a striking resemblance to the Deutsche Bank logo. There's another tweet image up here. Deathly Hallows was inspired by the Pardoner's Tale moral equals radix malorum es cupiditas, which is greed is the root of all evils. We've got the Death Hallows symbol here on this card, and then Deutsche Bank, cloak, the wand, and the stone. So a lot of people going into depth about this. I think we are close, guys, and you know, light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, there has been a setback. I know a lot of people are looking at the market and are thinking, you know, this is the worst thing that could happen to my XRP investment at the moment. Bearable Guy, obviously, letting us know that perseverance is power, and obviously now is not the time to give up. And Brad's armor too, right? It's gone from silver to gold now. Interesting to note, you know, despite what's going on in the market, that Bearable Guy sees that Brad Garlinghouse is, you know, has made it to this point, and this basically solidifies that XRP, at least seemingly, is a done deal. We don't know that for sure, of course. This is all speculation. This is decoding a cartoon riddle. But let's keep moving on. What else do we have here? We've got, so of course, the king is angry. Lots of things going on here. And, you know, a lot of people going back to these older riddles from previous Christmases. Of course, Bearable Guy has a knack for releasing a lot of these clues in and around the holidays. Another one from Sandy Ver, the Night Ripple is standing on a dead snake, so it could be a dead snake. The Ouroboros is defeated and is no longer biting its own tail. The colors also correspond to Belgium, EU, Swift. The infinity symbol on the offered scepter is broken apart in O-O, broken or split power. So just demonstrating these colors. Okay, so the Belgian flag, the European Union, and that is the colors represented on the snake. As you guys know, this snake symbol, the infinity symbol, was originally seen on this, or no, it wasn't actually seen on the castle, but this is another similar symbol that we saw on that castle. I believe the infinity symbol was seen somewhere else in a Bearable Guy clue, if I'm not mistaken. Put it down in the comments if you guys know for sure. But there's still a lot to decode, like all these codes in the wall, and look at this blue, like this little bit of blue back here. Is that an opening? Once we get these regulations out of the way, maybe the bookcase of regulations needs to be pushed out of the way. That's the opening for everything to just flood in. Who knows? And who's trying to hand Bearable Guy these 3 cards, the gold, black, and gray? So down here, what else do people have to say? 12 keys. So this from Jon Snow. 12 keys, 6 black, 5 gray, 1 gold. Bear carving the way, holding Lagarde's mallet, the ruling. Brad now in gold armor, fighting for Ripple, of course. Trump playing his cards on the top right. Regulators / the old guard trying to throw a wrench in the cog to stop things. And then he talks about the snake being the reptile equals dragon equals China. More down here, guys. Perseverance is power. Screw all the writing on the wall. That blue stuff has all the secrets. I know, I've noticed that too. I wonder what that means. Now, I also noticed this from Crypto Creed. He brings this up, and when you decode these characters with the ASCII, you get $, which is perseverance is power. J9 Dalton says there are 3 images putting it together, power by perseverance. If you don't reverse the 24, you get IS, so it becomes perseverance I $ power, which could be interpreted as an S, but also $ means money, baby, and money's around the corner if we persevere. And a lot of people here in the space just happy that Bearable Guy is back. I think a lot of us needed this after the news that we've had over the last few days. So more people down here, you know, talking about the Deutsche Bank logo on the back of that card. And then there's the keys, right? Lots of symbolism here. Still, you know, looking to decode a lot of this. Somebody down here has mentioned the 3 and the 2 on this cloaked gentleman down here, how he's pointing 2 fingers and then 3 fingers on this hand. So could that even mean something? Of course, Green Eggs and Ham, that's Sam I Am, has given his interpretation as well. Guys, I will link his tweet thread in the description of this. A lot of the same interpretations here. Of course, you know, we've all been in this space for a while, and we have been all decoding a lot of these riddles. With regards to the cards, Sam says 3 cards, access, 1 gold, 2 black, 3 gray with 3, 1, 2, 3 symbols, meaning the 4th symbol corresponds with keys on the floor. 5 black, 5 gray, 1 gold equals 11. What's the connection? The hands of the government or business/industry. I think ultimately, though, you know, a lot of this has to do with the government, the SEC, coming out, you know, with this lawsuit against Ripple. These are the powers that be, guys. These are the kings in the system. These are the ones who do not want to relinquish power, do not want the US dollar likely to be threatened as that world reserve currency. Now you've got Ripple and XRP coming into the mix, changing up everything. I'm going to go to the Rippled Reddit for a second and read you what this person wrote here. This is from Kekistani Rogue 1 here on Twitter. Did a ton of research last night, starting to rely on Mr. Poole more than anyone. I think we are on a Noah's Ark scenario. Once they get close to the door to the Ark, no XRP on exchanges. We either get bought out by Ripple, or it moons and we sell or use. I think we get Christmas gifts by the 30th. Either XRP price jumps or XRP sub 10 cents. Everything resolves by February. I think Bearableguy123 pick decoder as Ripple forces, Ripple forced Masons and Vatican to give them the scepter of top financial system. The bear is chiseling away a trapped enlightened man. The king is trying to sneak in the castle and throwing a wrench into the plans, or at least trying to throw the wrench into the plans. I think it's quite clear that the king represents the SEC, or Mr. J. Clayton, and the wrench being thrown into the plans was indeed that lawsuit. So getting back to this, the mouse is the common people hiding and watching. The hand is Trump stating gold, oil, and banks will back XRP. The bank card shows Deutsche Bank left out. So guys, a lot of interpretation to decode here. I think it's very clear though, perseverance is power. Keep hodling your XRP. Once we get some more clarity on some of these codes written on the walls, maybe we'll get a little more insight on what's going on. I'm going to work on that today. Tell me down in the comments what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.